We were friends, like, back in the day, and then we weren't.
Did Justine Skye just drop the softest, messiest bomb of 2025? Because it really sounds like she's done staying quiet. And from the way she's talking, it's not looking good for Hailey Bieber. Fans are convinced Justine's finally revealing the real reason they drifted apart. And they're calling it a long overdue expose of Hailey's so-called toxic friendships. So what's really going on? Let's break it all the way down. The Justine Skye and Hailey Bieber friendship. The girly friendship between Justine Skye and Hailey Bieber is actually peak friendship goals. No shade, no tea, just two besties who've been in each other's corners for years. Their ride or die energy goes way back, and they've been serving main character energy all over Instagram and at the hottest events. To the casual observer, it's a friendship that radiates loyalty and longevity, basically the kind of dynamic every girl group chat dreams of. But then again, this is the internet, and the internet loves a plot twist. Because, according to some fans, things may not be as picture-perfect as they seem. In fact, there's a growing theory that Justine Skye has been subtly, maybe even accidentally, exposing Hailey Bieber's allegedly toxic friendships. And no, it's not just baseless speculation. People are pulling out receipts, old comments, cryptic likes, body language breakdowns. Even Hailey's past drama is being reanalyzed through a brand new lens. One example that keeps resurfacing, Hailey's rocky relationship with none other than Cara Delevingne. Now, on the surface, they were part of the same high-fashion orbit. Campaigns, A-list galas, you name it. But tensions publicly exploded in 2019, right after Taylor Swift called out Scooter Braun for buying the rights to her entire music catalog, calling it manipulative and hurtful. Justin Bieber, Scooter's golden boy and Hailey's husband, jumped in to defend him. And Hailey, doubling down, commented "gentleman" on Justin's post. That word alone sparked a firestorm. Cara Delevingne didn't hold back. She clapped back hard, calling out both Justin and Hailey, saying they needed to spend less time defending each other and more time actually listening to women when they say they've been wronged. It was direct, it was public, and it was icy. That little exchange alone gave fans their first hint that Hailey and Cara's friendship wasn't exactly warm and fuzzy. And then came the infamous Late Late Show moment in early 2020. Justin was asked to rank Hailey's friends, Kendall Jenner, Gigi Hadid, and Cara, from his favorite to least favorite. Without hesitation, he put Cara at the bottom, casually explaining that he just hadn't spent much time with her. That might have been believable if Cara hadn't immediately hit back with throwback photos of them hanging out, side by side at events and parties. She even pointed out that Justin had her blocked, so the "not close" excuse wasn't adding up. Her final jab? Telling him he should have eaten the bull penis in the game rather than expose himself. Savage. That sequence didn't just stir up drama, it raised deeper questions. If Hailey is as loyal and zen as she projects, why do so many of her high-profile friendships keep going up in flames? What has Justine seen? And why does it feel like she's not as close to the drama anymore? Before we dive into all the signs of tension, let's rewind to where it all began. Because the origin story of Justine and Hailey's friendship is literally the most unserious, chaotic, and iconic thing ever. During an interview with iHeartRadio, Justine delivered what might be the most relatable meet-cute in bestie history. Justine kept spilling about how this moment was literally everything for their friendship. This story is giving real friends who ick together, stick together energy. And honestly, we stan. Their friendship has been a whole decade-long slay, and they've been each other's hype women at countless events. The ultimate flex? Justine was in the VIP section of Hailey and Justin's wedding. If that's not core circle energy, I don't know what is. During that same interview, Justine dropped all the wedding details that had us living vicariously. The wedding wasn't just about serving looks. It was about creating iconic moments that would break the internet. Justine revealed they literally choreographed a whole surprise dance moment. She continued to share the most slay-worthy moment. This kind of spontaneous, fun energy between Justine and Hailey shows their authentic friendship. It's not just about photo ops and clout. They genuinely enjoy each other's company and create memorable moments together. Their bond extends beyond just the two of them to include a wider friend group, often featuring other high-profile names like Kendall Jenner and Bella Hadid. In fact, Justine mentioned their girl trips during the interview. When we look at social media and public appearances, there's consistent evidence of their strong friendship spanning years. Hailey has publicly celebrated Justine's birthdays with sweet tributes, and they're frequently photographed together at industry events and private gatherings. Their friendship also extends to professional collaborations. Hailey has photographed Justine for various projects, showing their support for each other's creative endeavors. This level of involvement in each other's professional lives further reinforces the genuine nature of their bond. bond. Another key friendship moment was when Justine and Hailey, along with their squad, coordinated an iconic group Halloween costume. Such coordination requires real friendship, not just surface-level industry connections. It shows the genuine fun they have together and how they prioritize making memories with each other. Even more significant is how Justine has publicly defended Hailey during times of online controversy and backlash. This level of loyalty speaks volumes about their relationship. True friends stand by each other when things get tough, and Justine has consistently shown up for Hailey. Justine has faced harassment from fans and has publicly addressed misunderstandings, particularly regarding assumptions about her friendship with Hailey and alleged conflicts involving Selena Gomez. The fact that she continues to maintain her friendship with Hailey, despite external pressures, further demonstrates the authentic nature of their bond. Throughout the many years of their friendship, there's been no concrete evidence, no leaked messages, no shady unfollows, no cryptic tweets. That suggests Justine Skye and Hailey Bieber have ever had a major falling out. In fact, even when Hailey found herself at the center of internet firestorms and tabloid chaos, Justine has appeared to stay firmly in her corner. Their connection, at least on the surface, seems unshakable. And in a world where celebrity friendships rise and fall with every scandal, that kind of consistency speaks volumes. But still, the theories persist. So why do fans keep insisting something's off? Why are TikToks racking up millions of views suggesting that Justine is low-key distancing herself? Or worse, subtly exposing Hailey's toxic patterns? The answer, as with many things in pop culture, comes down to one tangled, unrelenting drama that just won't die. The love triangle that continues to haunt timelines, divide fan bases, and dominate comment sections to this day. Hailey, Selena, and Justin. This isn't just celebrity drama, this is mythology. And somehow, whether intentionally or not, Justine's name keeps getting pulled into the narrative. Controversies and the Selena factor. To fully understand this situation, we need to acknowledge the elephants in the room, Justin Bieber. The complicated history between Justin, Selena, and Hailey created the perfect storm for stan wars and internet conspiracy theories. Justin and Selena had an on-again, off-again relationship from 2010 to 2018, with their final breakup in March 2018. Then, in what felt like a plot twist straight out of a CW drama, Justin proposed to Hailey in July 2018, and they tied the knot in September 2018. This whiplash-inducing timeline had fans divided into passionate camps, Team Selena versus Team Hailey. The internet has been theorizing about this love triangle for actual years, with speculation ranging from Justin still being obsessed with Selena to Hailey being a rebound. So where does Justine Skye fit into all this chaos? The controversy that sparked the Justine exposes Hailey's toxic friendships narrative centers around a specific incident in 2020. It all started when a workout video was posted by Dog Pound fitness trainer Kevin Mejia, featuring Hailey and Justine exercising to DJ Khaled and Drake's Pop Star. Here's where it gets messy. The song mentions Selena Gomez, and fans claim to hear Justine say, "Nobody says Selena," interpreting it as shade toward Gomez. The internet did what it does best. It exploded with theories, accusations, and stan warfare. Selena's fans flooded social media with claims that Justine and Hailey were deliberately shading their fave, and the situation quickly spiraled out of control. Justine quickly shut down these accusations with a direct response on X, making it crystal clear that no shade was intended. "I was trying to be nice, but IDC, you guys are f***ing weird. Stop searching for reasons to attack people defense of your FAV, especially if it's completely inaccurate. Don't y'all have homework to do or something?" The backlash was so intense that Hailey deactivated her X account amid the controversy. This pattern of intense fan reaction would continue and intensify over time. Fast forward to 2023, when a similar situation occurred. Justine posted and then deleted a tweet saying, "What a world we live in, eh?" Amid rumors of a feud between Hailey and Selena, this seemingly innocent comment was immediately interpreted by fans as related to the ongoing drama. Justine once again had to address the situation, sharing screenshots of death threats she received from Selena's fans and clarifying, "I wasn't being shady. I was being honest. It is a crazy world we live in where nothing is enough for you all. You guys have assumed enough, and it's actually beyond insane at this point. It's been going on for over a month." This incident revealed the toxic online environment that had developed, with Justine facing serious harassment simply for her association with Hailey. Rather than Justine exposing Hailey's toxic friendships, what was actually exposed was the toxic behavior of certain fan communities. The drama reached new heights in February 2023 with what became known as the eyebrow feud. After Selena mentioned over-laminating her eyebrows on TikTok, Kylie Jenner and Hailey posted about eyebrows on Instagram, which fans interpreted as mocking Selena. This triggered a new wave of speculation speculation and fan conflicts. Shortly after, a 2017 video resurfaced showing Hailey co-hosting Drop the Mic, where she appeared to gag at the mention of Taylor Swift. Selena, a close friend of Taylor's, commented on the TikTok video saying, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game." Through all of these controversies, it's crucial to note that there's no evidence of Justine exposing any toxic behavior from Hailey. In fact, Justine has consistently defended Hailey and clarified misunderstandings. If anything, her statements have aimed to reduce drama, not create it. What the evidence does show is Justine being caught in the crossfire of an intense fan war between Selena and Hailey supporters. The death threats and harassment she received for her association with Hailey reveal the truly toxic element in this situation. Not the friendships themselves, but the environment created by overzealous fans. When examining Hailey and Selena's own interactions, there's evidence they've attempted to quell the feud rumors. In October 2022, they posed together at the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures Gala, a public gesture seemingly intended to show there was no bad blood between them. In March 2023, Selena addressed death threats against Hailey on Instagram, writing, "Hailey Bieber reached out to me and let me know that she has been receiving death threats and such hateful negativity." This statement from Selena herself contradicts the narrative of ongoing hostility between the two women. More recently, in March 2025, a TikTok claim surfaced that Hailey had liked a shady post about Selena and her fiancé Benny Blanco, but Hailey's representative quickly denied this, stating this never happened and calling it a fabricated narrative. Throughout all of these incidents, the consistent pattern is not of Justine exposing Hailey's toxic friendships, but rather of Justine defending Hailey against misrepresentations and facing harassment as a result. The true toxicity appears to stem from fan behavior and media narratives rather than the actual relationships between these celebrities. In fact, what's most striking about reviewing these controversies is how they're almost entirely driven by fan interpretation and speculation, with very little direct action or commentary from the celebrities themselves. The exposing narrative simply doesn't hold up to scrutiny when examining the factual record, which brings us to the real question. If Justine Skye hasn't actually said anything, no interviews, no call-outs, no shady TikToks, then why does this narrative keep gaining traction? Why do people want to believe she's been silently exposing Hailey's toxic friendships? Well, the short answer, the internet thrives on drama, and the long answer, it's fan culture. Over the years, the fandoms involved, Swifties, Selenators, Jelena Truthers, have practically built an ecosystem out of decoding every glance, every unfollow, every Instagram story with a cryptic caption. These are people who treat celebrity interactions like forensic science, and to them, silence isn't neutrality, it's a clue. When Justine doesn't repost Hailey's content during a scandal, that's suspicious. When she skips a road promo event, that's evidence. When her energy shifts just slightly in a group photo, suddenly, she's the whistleblower in a toxic girl squad saga. Celebrity dynamics and fan culture. First things first, let's talk about stan culture and how it shapes these narratives. Celebrity fans, particularly those heavily invested in figures like Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and Hailey Bieber, often develop intense parasocial relationships. These relationships can lead to a strong sense of personal investment in the celebrity's life and relationships. When Selena and Justin broke up for good, and Justin quickly married Hailey, it created the perfect storm for stan warfare. Fans felt the need to protect their favorite celebrities, leading to the creation of teams. Team Selena versus Team Hailey. This division has fueled years of speculation, accusations, and online battles. Social media platforms like TikTok, Twitter, now X, and Instagram have amplified these divisions. On TikTok alone, the hashtag #TeamSelena garnered 1.8 billion views during the height of the eyebrow feud controversy. This level of engagement incentivizes content creators to continue producing material that feeds into these narratives, regardless of their accuracy. Conspiracy theories have flourished in this environment. Fans have developed elaborate theories ranging from PR stunts for album promotion to stalking claims, most without any substantial evidence. For example, one popular theory suggested that Hailey stalked Selena in order to steal Justin, a claim that has been thoroughly debunked but continues to circulate. Even seemingly benign actions by celebrities are subjected to intense scrutiny and interpretation. When Justine posted, "What a world we live in, on X, it was immediately connected to Hailey and Selena drama, despite having no explicit reference to either. This pattern of overinterpretation creates a situation where celebrities can't express themselves without risking their words being twisted to fit existing narratives. As sociology professor Erica Cheeto Childs from Hunter College noted, these theories serve primarily as entertainment for fans, who consume them like drama. The emotional investment in these narratives makes them resistant to factual correction. Even when Justine explicitly denied shading Selena, many fans simply refused to believe her. The media ecosystem also plays a significant role in perpetuating these narratives. Headlines about feuds, shade, and drama generate clicks and engagement, creating financial incentives for outlets to frame celebrity interactions in the most dramatic light possible. A simple workout video becomes Justine and Hailey shade Selena, which then becomes Justine exposes Hailey's toxic friendships through a game of media telephone. What's particularly telling is how the exposure is framed. If we examine the original premise, Justine Skye exposes Hailey Bieber's toxic friendships, we find a complete reversal of what the evidence actually shows. Rather than Justine exposing toxic behavior from Hailey, what's been documented is Justine receiving toxic treatment from fans due to her friendship with Hailey. This dynamic extends beyond just Justine and Hailey. Other celebrities in their circle, like Kendall Jenner, have also been drawn into the narrative. During an Instagram Live in April 2020, Kendall was asked if she saw Justin and Hailey's marriage coming, to which she responded, "Honestly, no," before affirming her support for their relationship. Even this innocuous comment was twisted by some fans to suggest tension or issues within the friend group. The polarization of fan communities has created echo chambers where certain narratives are reinforced regardless of evidence. On platforms like Reddit, elaborate deep dives into the Justine-Hailey-Selena dynamics gain traction, often mixing verifiable facts with speculation and assumption to create compelling but not necessarily accurate narratives. It's also worth noting how different the same incidents appear when viewed through different fan lenses. For Team Selena fans, Justine and Hailey are often portrayed as mean girls, ganging up on Selena. For Team Hailey fans, Justine is seen as a loyal friend defending Hailey against unfair attacks. The same events are interpreted completely differently depending on one's starting allegiance. This phenomenon reflects a broader trend in how we consume celebrity content in the digital age. Narratives are fragmented across platforms, allowing for selective consumption that reinforces existing beliefs. When Justine clarifies that she wasn't shading Selena, fans who already believe the Mean Girls narrative simply dismiss her statement as damage control rather than truth. Even more concerning is how these narratives impact the celebrities themselves. Justine shared screenshots of death threats she received simply for being friends with Hailey. Hailey has deactivated social media accounts due to harassment. Selena has taken social media breaks, citing the drama as a little silly and feeling too old for this. The real human impact of these manufactured narratives is rarely considered by those perpetuating them. What's particularly ironic about the toxic friendships narrative is that the documented friendship between Justine and Hailey appears to be anything but toxic. They've supported each other through career milestones, celebrated personal achievements, and defended each other against public attacks. If there's toxicity to be found, it's not in their friendship, but in how that friendship has been portrayed and the environment surrounding it. This leads us to perhaps the most important insight. The exposure that's happened isn't Justine exposing Hailey's toxic friendships, but rather this entire saga exposing the toxic nature of celebrity fan culture and media narratives. The death threats, harassment, and distortion of innocent interactions reveal far more about the toxic elements of fan behavior than about the celebrities themselves. Because the truth is, most of these women aren't fighting behind the scenes. They're surviving in the scenes, navigating fame, public pressure, and the expectation to either compete or collapse under scrutiny. The drama that fans hold onto like gospel is often just noise, louder on the outside than it ever is within their real lives. Even Hailey herself addressed this. In a 2022 interview, she confirmed what many fans didn't want to hear. She and Selena are good, they've spoken, there's no bad blood, and it's all love. In fact, shortly after that, they even posed together at a public event, smiling, standing shoulder to shoulder, quite literally silencing the internet, if only for a moment. So maybe the takeaway isn't that Justine is exposing anyone. Maybe it's that we've all been exposed to just how far we'll go to force a narrative, even when the truth is far less dramatic and far more human. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, click on one of the boxes playing on your screen to watch more similar content.